Hey guys, this is your favorite neighborhood gambler, Moss Money. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you're into gambling, if you're into winning money at gambling, hell, if you love talking Eagles, this is the channel and the videos for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the shows. Kind of easy, not easy, but kind of interesting topic here. Um, we don't talk too much, even though I'm a big boxing fan. Tank Davis announces his retirement from boxing. Really interesting story. That's why I froze because I knew this was the next topic, and I went and looked at his record and kind of pulled up some notable fights that he did win because I think there's some discrepancy a little bit.
Mhm.
30 wins, 28 knockouts. I think his biggest win recently was the Ryan Garcia fight. I know he's got a fight coming up, but I want you to listen to two clips here. One about Tank actually talking about him retiring, and then the second clip of Tank actually talking about why he's retiring. I think is really interesting. Let me get the joint up. Let's talk about this one real quick first.
How do you envision 2025 playing out for you?
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
So kind of interesting there. Um, Kind of like nonchalant. Looked like maybe a little bit of difficulty kind of talking about it. There really wasn't any reaction at all. Um, with that, um, and then there was another video that kind of came out recently about kind of really why he's deciding to retire. I thought it was really interesting this conversation too, and kind of give you a perspective about Tank Davis, the man, and kind of where his mindset is at, and then we'll talk about you know Tank Davis's, I guess, maybe even his legacy of what he's leaving behind.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West. So I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry. You know what I mean? Because I have two girls, two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer. You know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that. That's why I don't want to box no more.
So kind of interesting, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting, right? The way he talked about retirement seems like it's been on his mind. You never want to hear that with a fighter, right? Because you think that might be a distraction. He's kind of already checked out at this point. Didn't really get any buzz. Didn't really get any reaction. Um, you know, um, it kind of didn't wasn't like a hush or like whoa whoa. So I'm retiring from boxing. You would think like reporters, oh Tank this. Didn't really get that. And then you see this kind of side video from a somebody who just maybe asked him to see if we can get an interview and talk to him, maybe a regular YouTuber or whatever. And he talked about, kind of finding his peace. He's got two girls. He want to be a little bit more, more softer in terms of, to be that for his daughters. And he don't want this anger and hate in him so much that it looks like he kind of carries with him. Lot to unpack there, right? A lot to unpack there. A lot of maturity there. A lot of man there, I think, and saying the things that he's looking forward to doing. Um, Obviously, no Netflix special on this one about that journey. So yeah, man, what do you like? What do you think about that, man? Like it kind of a lot. I think it's a lot to unpack when you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it catches everybody by surprise, right? He's only 30, right? But God, I mean, good for him if he feels as though he's had his run, right? He can still got his brains and wits about him.
Yeah,
rarely was hit too much in the ring, throughout his career. 28 knockouts is nothing to look over, right? 30 out of 30 wins. Um, I guess my only challenge to him is that he didn't fight nobody,
Yeah, that's what people are saying. Yeah.
right? Like we've been trying to get the Shakur Stevens fight, and you for a while now, you're gonna leave without that type of fight. Yeah. So for me, I think Tank has a whole lot of talent. Obviously, he's the knockout power. Um,
Baltimore.
but we just never seen the fights we should see. That's why boxing is what it is. This is why, you're selling out arenas to see Jake Paul versus, what I'm saying, like real boxers to really fight. Like we're watching Sideshow Bob over here make millions and millions and millions of dollars fighting old men that's 60, or a retired MMA fighter, or some bogus bullshit. And when you should be fighting these fights like a Shakur Stevens and Tank Davis type of fight, where the world can look at and see and watch.
What you think? What's his biggest fight? The Garcia? No, it can't be the Garcia fight because
His biggest fight?
yeah, I'm trying to go back
I mean, I have to look at his
record.
Just really haven't fought anybody.
Or the biggest name.
I mean, that Garcia fight was a big fight, but it was
Was that Ryan's first loss?
no,
I think it was.
no. I think Ryan lost. He lost one. He lost one before that.
No, I think it was. He didn't lose before that.
I thought Ryan did lose one.
Yeah, that was Ryan's first. I gotta say, it's got to be that fight.
Oh, Ryan Garcia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ryan.
I'm thinking about the guy. I'm thinking about Phillies.
Oh, you talking about Danny?
Danny Garcia. Sorry about that. Yes, that was Ryan's first loss.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was Ryan's first loss. Yeah, I guess that's the first fight.
And that was
I
the
mean,
biggest.
Isaac-
That was his biggest fight.
Isaac Cruz was a big fight though.
But I think the Ryan Garcia fight was the biggest fight.
Yeah, that had to be the biggest fight. But I mean, Isaac Cruz is not a slouch. I'm looking at it. Said Leo Santa Cruz ain't a slouch either. Actually, Leo Santa Cruz might be up there too. Leo Santa Cruz was a really good fight. Was a really good boxer. I mean, he's got some notable wins on here, man. Like he does. Like, does he have a super fight outside of the Garcia fight? Probably not. I mean, the Frank Martin fight was probably too soon.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you're not a boxing savant or watch boxing,
Yeah,
you don't know who these people are.
yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? We're talking about a mega fight. We're talking about a fight that we want to see. Great fighters fight. Great fighters used to fight great fighters.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're talking about thumpers too. Like these dudes is lightweights. Like they lightweights.
Yeah,
And they won't fight each other. But hey, I mean, salute to him. Great career. If he's going to retire, he's still young. He made a lot of money, and hopefully he, gets himself together. He's going to go to therapy, so it seems like it's a lot of mental checking for him.
Yep.
So I'm all for that. Obviously, he's probably tired of the runaround, and so good for him, man. He got 2 daughters. I'm sure they're beautiful. I'm sure they'll be great people, and he's going to be a part of that. So you can't wait. You can ask for nothing better than that. So salute to Tank's career. I won't be watching this garbage fight though.
Yeah, Lamont Roach. March
Yeah, nobody's
25th.
watching. I'm not watching that, but
Yeah, I hear you.